So, guys, welcome to Buy You a Beer, the footy edition, where I buy a football fan a pint. We talk about the beautiful game until the last sip. There's no fluff, there's no filters. It's just pure football passion. Let's just get right into it. Today we have the lovely Mr. Dario, sir. Thank you for coming through. I
Of course, I
appreciate you.
appreciate your time.
Our pleasure. So, Dario, would you like to introduce yourselves to
Yeah.
the?
So what's up? I'm Dario from Toronto. I play soccer. I have for my entire life, basically. And still do to this day. A little bit of beer league.
Yeah.
So
Fantastic, man. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
again
yeah.
for having us. We're
Oh,
going to
for
dive
sure.
right in.
For
We're
sure.
drinking some nice Coronas today.
yeah,
Cheers.
you get it.
Oh, man, that feels good. All right, Dario, let's just dive right into it, brother. So,
Okay.
first thing first, you mentioned you're already playing football, all right?
Yeah.
And so tell us, what's your position? What do you play?
I'm a goalie. I'm
You're
a goalie.
no way.
Okay, I'm mentally ill. Yep.
Okay, looking right at you, I would have not expected that. You look like an alternate version of Zlatan to me, a younger version. So I was expecting full out striker. You
I
know,
love it.
that's what I was
I
thinking.
love it.
But a goalie?
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
So from probably from when I was 10 years old, started
Okay.
playing goalie up until about 18.
Wow.
And then in beer league, I sat out of the net and I had to see what it was like out there.
Okay. All right.
In the abyss of the field.
And then what did you end up doing outside?
So I played. I started at center back and I was just like, I'm big, I'm strong. Let's see what I can do there.
Okay.
It wasn't enough for me. I started to work on my footwork a little bit.
Yep.
And then dove into the midfield. Now I'm like a holding mid, box to box.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a fantastic journey, and that's
Yeah.
the great thing about football. You can go to so many roles, and as
Oh,
you
yeah.
develop and evolve. Now that you've done a few different roles, what do you enjoy?
Oh, so my favorite. I've now by now I've played everything, even
Yeah.
if it's just a men's league level, but easily attacking mid.
Attacking mid.
So creative.
Yeah.
You get to do everything.
And you're watching the back, you're watching the front, you're watching how everyone sets up, you're reading that play, that
Beautiful.
rush.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Let me ask you:
Yeah.
Are you more of someone who likes to create goals, or rather stop goals from happening?
It's
It's a tough one.
that is a tough one. You know what? From a goalie, this is gonna surprise you, but I love creating chances.
Yeah.
I do. Even from holding mid, like I love finding that line through, give a guy a
Okay.
chance.
Well, I gotta say, when I ever watch football or when I play football, I remember watching certain players and then translating that onto the field. You know what I mean? So for you, did you have anyone that you perhaps were influenced by watching where you're like, man, I want to copy that game or adapt my game to his?
Are we talking goalie or outfield?
You tell me.
So as a goalie, 1,000,000%. I saw people from as extreme as like Higuita, the Colombian, the
Yep.
scorpion kick,
Oof.
to like I think you've mentioned before, Oliver Kahn. Like
Yeah,
this guy's mentality was crazy,
absolutely.
right? He is the epitome of a goalkeeper.
That's it, man.
He makes it. He makes
That beast mentality where he's at just charging and just fucking screaming at people, get on the line, get going, and even when they were losing,
Yeah,
the
true
man
leader.
does not care. He's
True
winning.
leader.
That's it. So
Yeah.
I definitely can appreciate that Oliver Kahn for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you mentioned Colombia, we're talking about Germany as well. I think this is a good segue into, I don't know, but you're wearing a shirt that might have a country's name on it. What is that? Let us see. What is it?
Forza.
Okay, all right. So
Love my Italy.
I'm guessing you're Italian.
I'm Italian.
But fair enough.
Love my Italy.
You support Italy. There have been such great players that have come out of Italy.
Oof.
Man, time after
Don't
time.
get me started.
I know.
Don't get me started.
We are gonna get totally started.
Do it.
Your first Italian player that you were like, man, that's like you fell in love with. Who was that player?
This is gonna surprise you a lot.
Okay.
Marchisio.
Really?
It was Marchisio.
Okay, Claudio Marchisio.
I know you weren't ready for that.
No, I wasn't. A winger? We didn't even talk about winging, so it's like, I'm a little.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Versatility. So my grandfather was a Juventus fan,
Mhm.
right? I would always kind of like I would not watch football with him when I was very young.
Yep.
But I'd hear him cuss in Italian, these certain names that everybody, right?
Yeah.
Funny enough, when I started to get into the roster more and understand Juventus, I wasn't hearing him cuss out Marchisio.
Yeah.
So it made me curious. I'm like, I know all the players now. Why do I never hear him yell this guy's name?
Wow. Okay.
He was very, very pleased every game with how Marchisio did.
Yeah.
And it led me down this path of like, why is he so pleased with how Marchisio plays? And I went down like a loophole or like a rabbit hole as a kid.
Yeah.
And it led to me finding out Marchisio is one of the most versatile footballers I've ever seen.
He was
It just clicked for me.
man. He ran down that touchline, up and down, the crossing,
Oh.
the reading of the game,
Oh,
and him and I think at one point for Italy when him and Zambrano were on the same side as well,
yes.
and they're covering each other. They
Yeah.
work really well off each other.
Dude, amazing. It was. You even look at like on the actual national team with Azzurri, it was him and De Rossi right in the center role
Yeah.
with Pirlo behind. Like,
Oh man, that was a beautiful mixture.
just I don't want to be stereotypical here, but
Yeah.
like that's what it was, right?
Yeah, when it's called for, it's justified,
It
right?
is. Yes, it is. It is. It was amazing.
Well, I want to go back to something you mentioned that you were watching football with your grandfather.
Yeah.
So, how much of a role did he play in your life to get you started on football?
He had the most significant role,
Really?
for sure.
Okay.
For sure. It was. I think the first time he ever told me to come watch a game with him.
Yep.
I actually remember it pretty vividly. It was Juventus versus Udinese.
Okay.
So, I'm only 21, so this was something I saw like Di Natale playing. I
Oh,
saw, obviously, you're looking at Camoranesi. I think was still on there.
Yeah.
A bunch of these guys, Buffon, right? Like I saw the whole Avengers squad lineup type of thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they were just ready to play every week.
Yeah. They were at that point. I mean, they had one of the best teams. I don't want to bring up the little bit of the tarnished reputation, just a little tarnish on the
I know where we're going.
reputation.
I know where we're going.
With when the whole thing came out and they were
I know.
taking away a few of the titles.
I know. Demoted.
Yeah, how did that make you feel? Not to bring you down, nothing like that, but
It's you know what hurt my grandfather more than me. At that time, I was like, oh, playing different teams.
yeah,
Interesting.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit, but oh, he was pissed. He was pissed.
Yeah, I can imagine.
More pissed at the club, right? It's the morality of it all. You don't want to
Yeah.
necessarily be a fan when you know they're
Yeah, when you know that kind of
being
organization has all of yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. And is your grandfather still a fan now after all that?
He's loosely. You know what? What really set him over the edge was the recent ones with Pogba and,
Man,
and Fagioli with the betting and everything. So
Yeah.
it was.
They cannot catch a break. I don't know if it's not they can't catch a break or it's just we're not going to change our ways. You know?
No, it's. I think it's stubbornness. His heart's broken, but he's like it's like a toxic relationship.
Oh yeah, at this point. But it's we have a lot of those with all of our teams. If it's I'm just throwing it out there a couple of names. If it was Liverpool a few years ago, or United, or City, or we've all gone through it.
100%.
Right.
That's football.
I do want to pivot a little bit and ask you.
Sure.
Since you are a player, and I know we have a lot of mutual friends that you've played alongside with when you were younger, and I got to hear a little bit of stories behind the scenes about that, which I'm curious about. How hard is it that when you transition into your 20s from being a teenager that you're loving the sport, and then you kind of come into this real world where it's like maybe I can't do this for the rest of my life, and you have to accept that reality. What was that like? Or potentially, I mean, I know you're still young and you can still make it.
What a question.
Yeah, I went heavy on you.
And you know what? I love this type of stuff. For me personally, I'm a very real. Like I'm all about realism.
Yeah.
So at 18, I was told a lot of things from a lot of coaches.
Right.
If it was collegiate, it was let's go NCAA, let's go US, let's go D1. If it was nationally, it was we're gonna take you to England and France and Germany, and we're gonna trial this and that. It was a lot of this, and it was a lot of misinformation that you kind of were just supposed to trust.
Yeah.
And by 18, I was training as hard as I could. Didn't get the opportunities I was told. Right. So that was definitely hard to swallow because that's when I started to realize, like, okay, it should have happened by now.
Yeah.
At least something.
Yeah.
It kind of sent me down that side of football where it's like, okay, maybe I can still keep it close to me as a more analytical thing instead of physical. Just like appreciate the game for how I view it instead of play it at a high level.
Yeah.
And that's kept me invigorated in it for sure.
Okay.
It's kept me focused on it and just keeps the fire burning. But yeah, just to come back full circle with what you were saying, it's definitely not an easy transition.
Yeah.
When you come to that realization, it's not.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And for you to kind of go back and then have to redefine yourself and come out again, it's not an easy. Especially like you said, you spent so many years dedicated to your craft, getting better at it. What would you say to just younger people that are, in it doesn't even matter if it's North America or anywhere in the world, but are serious about a career in football and they're going into it. What would you say some of the challenges or some of the pitfalls that they should keep an eye out for or be mindful of, in your opinion?
So that's a good question. A big one is, again, coaches with promises.
Right.
If a coach is going to promise you something, he is 1000% going to go through your parents, for one. If you're under 18, he will discuss it with your parents, not only you. Secondly, there's well thought out planning done ahead of time. It's not just hey, I know a coach in Scotland and let's go fly there and do it, right?
Right.
It's everything's mapped out. You're talking to people from that country already. It is confirmed. It's all been set in stone, and then you make a decision, right?
Yeah.
That's the big takeaway I learned from my experience. Just being kind of fooled around with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, we'll take you to England. Don't go to England. We'll take you to France. Don't go to France. So
yeah. Basically selling the big dreams and things like that
Yeah.
to try and get, what if it's money or attention or whatever they got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely have to be careful, do your homework as well.
For sure.
Now that we've talked about what to look not to look for in coaches, let's go back a little bit to football. And what are your favorite coaches that you can remember that you'd be like, man, I wish that was my coach, or I could play under him or on that team under that coach?
We're talking like professional coaches?
Absolutely.
Ancelotti.
Carlo Ancelotti, man,
Yeah.
that was not even you didn't think, you didn't
Dude,
blink. It was
I
just
love
like
him.
that.
I love him.
Yeah.
I love him. So Ancelotti's just so you can look at it the two ways, right?
Yeah.
There's the way I like to see it. No knock on Mourinho, because Mourinho will fit into this later, but
Yep.
you have your Ancelottis, which prioritize harnessing the creativity of a player and what they genuinely naturally bring. And then there's someone like Pep, who you are forced to fit into a brilliant system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's those two avenues from what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Mourinho's a whole different beast, but I love the way Ancelotti figures out a player and allows them to excel in their own growth pattern.
Okay, I
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying with that?
Can you give me an example of a player you have in mind? That being the
Yes.
thing?
Bellingham.
Okay, Jude Bellingham.
So we look at him from, I believe it was at Birmingham. He was more of a box to box,
Mm-hmm.
just a hustler,
Mm-hmm.
physical. He could play a ball, so they kept him around. He developed so quick. Dortmund wanted him. Comes in at Dortmund, and he's more of a defensive role.
Yeah.
He's more of a defensive role, just feeding through balls.
Yep.
And now randomly, he's one of the most prolific attacking midfielders.
How did that happen? Ancelotti has a
Right?
big role, I would say. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So I see that, and I just it lights me up. Lights me up. I'd love to be coached by Ancelotti.
I definitely agree. I think Ancelotti has, he's commanded so many great players and so many great teams under his, overall career.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing great with Real. I mean, Champions League, they already won. It was easy almost for them. I hate to say it was that easy, but it was. But considering like what I said, Ancelotti's really controlled a lot of great teams over the years. What would be your favorite era of team that he's controlled? Because man, he had the Milan winning team with Kaká when he won the Ballon d'Or, right? He's been at Chelsea. He's been at Real twice, right? So
yeah, that's the second time around. Oh, that's a good one. In a way, I don't want it to be a bit of a cop out. In a way, it might be this Real.
Really?
It might be.
Okay.
It's just he's got too many players with so much raw talent. It's disgusting.
Okay.
It's disgusting. He's got everything at his disposal, and he's using it.
Yeah.
He's using it.
And they're trying to get more.
They're trying to get more.
Yeah.
If you have guys like Arda Güler sitting on the bench,
I mean, yeah.
Shameful, first of all.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I mean, there's a lot of players that should be on the pitch and getting their time on there, but they're just not. And I mean, they're going after Trent now as well. I mean, yeah,
I haven't heard about
Alexander.
that. That's an unbelievable move. That's an unbelievable move. That shoots Liverpool in the foot.
Yeah, that really would. I mean, I do think that Connor Bradley is a good replacement for,
yes.
He's been stepping up and he's showing his maturity.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not as concerned. And if we can get a good paycheck out of Trent,
yeah,
why not? But anyway, it's not about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Sorry, it is about you. So I do want to ask also as well that we kind of touched upon, that you watch Juve because of your grandfather, but I didn't really ask, is that your team? Where's your allegiance lie?
So this is a touchy one.
Okay.
Juve was my club.
Yeah.
When the whole Pogba thing hit all of us,
Yeah.
I dropped them. I
Okay.
thought, I thought to myself, I go, I can't support a side where we're needing to cheat almost every season
Yeah.
to not even win the title every season. You're not even winning, and you're
Yeah.
still cheating.
Yeah.
How much lower can you get?
You're absolutely right.
So I dropped it. Currently, free agent fan.
Free agent.
I'm just loving football in general. And you know what? It's a weird stance because I'm subjectively watching every game.
You know what? I
Just
have
loving
to say,
football.
as a football fan, not the worst thing.
No.
Because I've watched football subjectively, and there have been certain games where you just sit back and you appreciate the beautiful game,
Yeah.
the art, the attacking, the
You
defending.
get to love both sides.
Yeah,
You get to love it. You get to see just footy like when you were a kid and you didn't have an opinion.
yeah, that's true.
So it's amazing.
We've all kind of been tainted in that sense. You're absolutely right,
Yes.
with some kind of bias or an opinion or
Yeah.
things like that. Absolutely. As we're coming down to our beers, I want to ask you a big question that we've all debated endlessly, heatedly, perhaps even at home, workplaces. Shit, I'm sure even at hospitals when newborns are being born. I wouldn't be surprised. But here it is: Messi versus Ronaldo, the GOAT.
Oof.
Everyone's talked about it. Where do you stand?
La Puglia, buddy. It's gotta be. He's so unearthly talented.
Yeah,
There's no other way to put it. His brain processes things that probably quadruple the speed of a normal human when it comes to footy. Like you see it live on video.
yeah,
It's all there for us to see, and it's something like actually funny enough.
yeah,
On my run this morning, I was watching Ronaldo highlights,
yeah.
and I was like low key hating because I was just like, I'm not enjoying this the same way I enjoy. Like I tried, I was open minded.
Yeah.
I was not enjoying it the same way I enjoy a Messi compilation video. It was not hitting.
Why do you think that is? What changed?
I've always appreciated that unexplainable essence a player can have.
Okay.
That's my reasoning with Ancelotti, right? Like he plays on talent.
Yeah.
If you have it, you have it. If you don't fit in the system. That's always
true.
been a thing, right?
Yeah.
So with Messi, it always gives your brain something to think about. Every time you see something unbelievable, your mind immediately goes, how?
Yeah.
How did he do this? With Ronaldo, there's all answer to it. He works like a fucking dog. Sorry.
He does.
swearing, man.
No, you're good. Don't worry.
Works like a dog. So that's it allows the kid in me to kind of come out a little more when I see Messi because it leaves me in awe. I don't have an answer for it.
Yeah. I mean, they call him the little magician.
He's a magician.
Yeah, he is.
He makes magic happen. It's as simple as that. As simple as that.
You know, it's funny when you mentioned that you kind of went over, right? But I've noticed that there is a trend amongst a lot of people that they started on one player and they moved over on this debate. Mm-hmm. Like they may be a Messi fan and then over time they switched over or vice versa.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see because that means both players have done so much for the game and so much for the fans that people have changing their minds constantly, which is a great thing for football.
It is.
Perspective
for sure.
Do you think that there is another era that will come, or perhaps even here now, in your opinion, that could match that of the Ronaldo and Messi?
Unbelievable question.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll tell you right now, Mbappe Haaland is not.
That's not doing it.
Not touching it. No. We're talking about two absolute specimens.
Yeah.
Haaland and Mbappe are specimens, but
yeah,
you can sit and watch games and you don't feel the same touch.
No, I agree.
That genuinity about it. I don't know, man. I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
I would kind of agree with you because, like you said, Haaland and Mbappe are such specimens and absolute beasts, finest physical form. But then when you look back at Ronaldo and Messi's era, these guys were like, all right, we got to decide a game. We'll decide a game on our own.
Yeah, it's just chosen at their will.
Yeah, and it was unheard of. 11 on 11, one player deciding it on themselves. And they did it successfully for many years. So it's
I agree with you. It's a different level. There's just unfortunately that's the way.
So Dario, as we're coming closer to the end of the beer and close to the end of the episode, I am going to ask you one simple question because it seems like you're a very personal person. It's not just about the game, but about people as well. So I would want to ask you is, if you could meet a celebrity, like a football celebrity or player, coach, whatever you want to think that way, that you could kind of just get an hour with, that you could pluck their mind, get advice, all of that, who would that person be for?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's such a loaded question. If I only get one person, it's wow.
Living or non-living? Throw it out there.
If it's living and not living, I have to give you 3.
Okay, give me 3. I'm curious. I gotta know.
Okay, so number 1.
Yeah.
Now is speech not a thing, right? Like if they don't speak
No.
my language, okay.
Yeah. You'll figure that part out. We'll have translators. We'll figure it
Okay.
out.
I'm done.
So
I mean, I'll probably get one at the start.
one of the 3 would be, these are in order. One of the 3 would be Pele.
Okay.
Have to be Pele.
Sure, of course. Legend.
This guy, I mean, I'd have to talk to him about World Cup.
Yeah.
The feeling of being 18 years old and winning the World Cup for your country. Come on.
That's remarkable.
Come on.
Yeah.
So that for sure. Very tempted to put R9 in there for more or less the same reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit unoriginal though. So we'll go. I gotta go Messi.
Messi.
I want to talk to Messi and just get into his brain. I need to know how
What would
how-
you ask you? I was curious.
how alien like he is. So no. So I would actually ask if
What planet are you from?
if he thinks time slows down. If it feels like time slows down when he plays.
That actually, you know what I want to know.
Like if you have the ball, your foot, and you see a guy go to lunge in,
Yeah.
do you feel like it's slowed down when you're in your essence?
Yeah.
I need to know because it seems to be that way.
Yeah.
His reaction time is within like 0.1 seconds. It's like it's.
That's, you know what, Messi, if you're out there, man, he needs answers. Somebody get this man an answer.
Someone fly me to Inter Miami. I can
That's
go
it.
talk to him, please.
And your third.
The last one. We're stuck between 2. And it'd be Zlatan,
Mm-hmm.
not because I look like him.
Your doppelganger life.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, just for the photo at the end.
That's it. Yeah.
No, Zlatan because of just mentality. Like he's so.
Can I hop in and help you out?
Yes.
Larger than life.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm trying to say.
I could tell in your
Like
face.
he's a character, man. He's a character, but also a prolific footballer at the same
Absolutely.
time. He's a martial arts expert. Like he's not just devoted to football, yet
Yeah.
he's one of football's greatest.
I would agree.
Very interesting to me. For that
Very.
reason.
And he has, like you said, so many hats under his head. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He does so much.
Yeah, I guess like if it's between him or Zidane.
Okay.
Zidane because again, what a baller.
Zizou's a classic.
But Zizou's also an
Yeah.
incredible manager.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
And
Killing
just,
it.
and just, I mean, look, both of his sons are also playing pro. Like,
Yeah.
there's got to be something there, whether it was his teachings to them or just naturally.
It's in the blood.
But the Zizou bloodline is on top.
It's strong. It's going
They're
strong.
strong, bro.
Well, Dario, I appreciate your time, sir. I
For sure,
thank you.
man.
We're gonna chug this rest of
Do
it
it.
right now. So, guys, the beer is gone. The chat is done. We'll see you
That's
at the
it.
next round, Dario. We'll have your socials. And if
Sure.
you guys want to hit him up and see Dario, please feel free to show him some love. And if you have any questions or you just want to fight him on something he said, let's go.
Please do.
Thank you, guys. My love.
Appreciate it.